60 rate problems with a given total. In the past, we've talked about rates and how to decide different problems involving rate and time, or sometimes it'll be rate and amount. Rate will be how fast we're doing something, and then what we accomplish, and then the total. In this situation, we've been given the total amount. And now we need to figure out either the amount of time or the rate that something's happening. And so here's our first example. I don't even know her name. She reads 2 pages in 1 minute. She wants to know how many minutes will it take her to read 18 pages. And so we've set up our rate is 2 pages in a minute. We have our question mark right here. How many minutes will it take to read 18 pages? And we can clearly see 2 times blank equals 18. We know that that is going to equal 9. So it would take 9 minutes to read 18 pages. Our other example is a little more complex. Let me read it for you. Yolanda rode her bike for 24 miles in 3 hours. Yolanda's average riding rate was how many miles per hour? So in this situation, we don't know what her rate is, but we do know that she traveled for three hours, and in that 3 hours, she was able to cover 24 miles. Now, we can see rate times 3 equals 24. And we, in our mind, could go, oh yeah, we know what 3 times r equals 24. But another way to look at this is we can also use the opposite operation or inverse operation. We could take 24 miles and divide them by 3. And that will give us a rate of 8. So she travels 8 miles in an hour. So her rate is 8 miles per hour. Sometimes when this is happening, I like to draw it out, my problem, and then it helps me. In the Yolanda bike riding thing, I look at this and I see, oh, she's traveled 24 miles. And in the process, they want to know what the rate is. And she's gone 3 miles. And so when I see this big whole number, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing that I'm breaking it into 3 chunks, that automatically lets me know I'm dividing. And so in this situation, I'm dividing 24 up into 3 parts. And I can see that each chunk is going to be 8, because I know that 8 times 24 is 3. So for you, sometimes it is helpful to draw it out and to look at what needs to happen. Sometimes we'll need to divide and break things up into parts when we need to know our rate. Sometimes we will need to know and multiply. We will practice more on the practice set. I'll see you there.